Alright, at this point, I would recommend getting to a lifeboat. Oh, wait. The lifeboats are gone. Yeah, folks, this is certainly not a sight you would want to see, especially on an ocean liner. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are back in Tiny Sailor's World and we're going to be checking out a brand new ship revamp. So yeah guys, let's get into the video. Now the ship that got a revamp is the Georgic. It is a very cool looking ocean liner. There's brand new interior, there's a lot of great details, and we'll see those in the morning. Right now, of course, it's at night. So yeah, now we're going to be sailing from Southampton all the way to New York. Just a regular transatlantic crossing, and let's hope that everything goes according to plan and we don't sink. But if we do, that'll be interesting. And speaking about sinking, we are going to go into mini mode today and experience the sinking as if the ship was 1-to-1 scale. So that's going to be something that'll be pretty cool. Now I'm going to throw up some pictures of the interior that is on the ship. It is very cool. We've got a lot of open spaces, a lot of nicely detailed spaces, like lounges and cabins even, so that's cool. Now without further ado, let's get sailing. We're going to go ahead and start up the engines and get moving. And actually, while we're sailing, we might as well load up some passengers and cargo. We'll go ahead and enter the max amount here, there we go, and let the voyage begin. One of the interesting design aspects of the Georgic, at least what I find interesting, is the stubby funnels. Now, I wonder why they did that, because the lower the funnel, the more risk of the smog and smoke actually being deposited on the deck. I do believe that the SS America had that issue and then they fixed it by raising the funnels. But yeah, just an interesting design there. Now we've got a storm here, but the ship is handling very well. I would recommend that passengers stay inside. That would probably be the best thing to do in a situation like this, not to be outside with the ship rocking around and rain dropping down. So yeah. Now for extra safety, we're going to be following the shipping lane, and this is pretty helpful if you don't want to sink or have less of a chance of sinking, because usually in shipping lanes you'll be able to avoid a lot of the minefields, which is great. Now the sun is starting to come up, which is nice, but unfortunately the storm is blocking it, and we do get a nice visual over the decks now because it is lighter out. Let me go ahead and turn the lights off. There we go. We've got dome covers, we've got vents, we've got a lot of cargo hatches, so the ship is really nicely detailed, and that's what you would expect for a revamped or a new ship. Here's a pretty cool view. We're plowing through the big waves there, and the ship is handling really well. We got some terrain ahead, so I'm going to turn to the left, and luckily that's what the shipping lane tells us to do, so it's always good to keep a watchful eye on these buoys. Now, we do have another livery. It doesn't actually change a lot of things, only really the funnels. You can see they're now sort of the Cunard orange or red, and yeah. Pretty cool. Gonna look underwater real quick just to make sure there's no mines around, and luckily there is not, so we are good to go. And we should be approaching Halifax relatively soon. We may be able to see it in a minute or two. Actually, maybe not, because we've got a fog rolling in, and I'm pretty sure the thunderstorm is going to go away in a minute because it's been here for a while. Alright, so here we are. We have arrived at Halifax, and luckily the storm is gone. Some things are starting to load in, so the game is lagging just a little bit, but it's all good. And we're just going to go around here. We're going to get our fuel back. As you can see, we just got it back there. And we are going to continue to New York. Alright, we're going to say goodbye to Halifax as we make our way to New York. It's going to be a short hop over there. And yeah, let's hope for the best. So far, this voyage has been pretty uneventful. Oh my gosh. Halifax is being hit by a massive tsunami. Well then, that's unfortunate. Now this area I'm a little concerned about because this is where the AI subs will spawn and they'll fire torpedoes, and it doesn't matter if we're in the shipping lane or not, we will still be struck. Or at least if they spawn. And luckily, I don't see anything, so we might be home free. And it looks like we're gonna have a night sinking as well because we're gonna be arriving in New York in the middle of the night. Look at that, the sun is setting in the background with the lights on and the ship sailing, very nice. What a great view. Alright, we're going to turn this way, and we should be lined up to arrive in New York. Alright, here we go. This is it. I see the land starting to appear, which can only mean that we are basically at New York. So, yeah. Now, while I'm preparing to sink the ship, I just thought of an interesting idea for a new sinking mechanism, or a new sinking option, and that would be sink by random. So you'd click that, and it would just choose one from this list, and you wouldn't know until, well, it would start sinking, and yeah, that would be cool. But for now, we have a lot of options here, and I think we'll do a slow sinking by the stern. Alright, so here I am on board the ship. We've got some interiors here, but we're leaning over substantially now, which is definitely not a good sign. Alright, at this point, I would recommend getting to a lifeboat. Oh wait, the lifeboats are gone. Yeah, folks, this is certainly not a sight you would want to see, especially on an ocean liner. Oh my gosh, okay, the water is starting to pour onto the deck now. Yeah, at this point, the Georgic is going to the bottom. But luckily, you can still play cards if you manage to find a seat that's still upright. Alright, let's quickly run to the bow. So here we go, we are on the bow of the ship. And yeah, as you can see, things are not looking good. I just fell overboard, and it is going vertical. There we go. The Georgic is going to the bottom. Imagine swimming in the water and looking up, and there's the bow of the ship, standing several stories out of the water, like a high-rise building, just sinking down into the ocean. Now, swimming to the bottom, you can see the air escaping where the funnel was, which is pretty cool. We got bubbles starting to come out of the stern. Here we go, and there it is. Well, and that was pretty cool. If you want to check out the update, a link will be in the description. So yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you all next time, guys. Goodbye.